Hello friends. Today's topic is making of Indian Constitution. As we know, after the Britishers, we had our independence in 1947. At that time, we were not having any constitution. It was under the process. So in this video, you will be knowing very clearly that how the constitution was made and what was the total process, and before independent how many members was there, and this all detail you will be knowing in this video. It will be also useful for so many competitive exams as well as for grade 8, 9, 10. It is very much informative. It will be very much useful for the people those who are preparing for the competition. So best of luck and watch me carefully as and please subscribe my video. Thank you. Let us start making of Indian Constitution. So let us see what was the first step taken for making the constitution. First of all, there was an election in which the constituent assembly members were selected, and election to the Constitutional Assembly was held in July 1946. And in this process, from people from all over the India has taken part. From each and every state, one of the representative was there. Each religion, women, and even princely states were also, king of the princely state also took part in this. So these all, when the members was selected and we decided how many members will be there, there were total 299 members. It is very important question. How many members was there in the Constitution Assembly? There was 299 members. It is need to be remembered. Next, first meeting was held in December 1946. And when all the people, all 299 members gathered. And draft committee chaired by Mr. B.R. Ambedkar. He was the chairman of the drafting committee. Okay. And the president was Dr. Rajendra Prasad. So he afterward he became the India's first president also. You need to remember. People get confusion. Some of the people think that the drafting constitution, who was the president and who was the chairperson. They get confusion. So we need to remember that the first president of the India was Dr. Rajendra Prasad, and he was only the president of Constitution Assembly also. Okay. So B.R. Ambedkar was the chairperson, and it was discussed clause by clause through several rounds of discussion, and it took nearly 3 years. So 26th November, it was completed in 26th November 1949. And later it came into force from 26 January 1950. Now you may get confusion that what do you mean by adoption of the constitution and effect of the constitution. Adoption of the constitution means suppose a timetable for a school is prepared and it was given to the children that this is the final timetable, but it will come to the force from next Monday. So which day it is coming to the force? Which day our constitution came into force? That day is 26 January 1950. And which day it was adopted means finalized. Yes, this is our total completed constitution. Constitution is there. That day is 26 November 1949. This is the difference we need to remember. The assembly was dominated by the National Congress, in the Indian National Congress, as that was the only powerful party in our country. So this is also one of the important questions you may get in the competitive exam as well as in the school exams, that which party was dominating, which is still in our country is present, that is Indian National Congress. Nationalist Constitution doesn't reflect the view of the member alone. It expresses the aspiration of the people. Our constitution shows that what kind of mentality of our Indian people is there. As we give equality, justice, these all things are given more important. And it is accepted by everybody. Now the question comes, how you can say that the constitution is accepted? What is the proof that? So we can see that From the over the 64 years or now present, we are having nearly 70 years over, but nobody have any restrictions or any delegation or any kind of legitimacy that our constitution is not correct. Nobody point out. That means everybody accept, everybody satisfied with that. Constitution Assembly represent the people of India. No universal adult franchise, but fair geographical share of members from all the region of the country. Not only the India is believing in the universal adult franchise, from all the geographical area also people was invited in the assembly, and they were given the chance to keep their views. So you will see that no single person or group of people is denied here to get the justice. Language, group, caste, classes, religion, and occupation, all kind of people are involved in the member of the assembly. So that is the reason nobody can point out on our constitution, because most of the people is, everybody is satisfied. And what is the special thing about our constitution? In this, up to now, more than 2000 amendments were considered. After the completing of the constitution, it was distributed in all over the India for the check that whether they are satisfied or not. It is not like that that they all 299 members sat and they finalized. It was again given to all over the states. The people again discussed. After that 2000 amendment was done, the member deliberate for 114 days spread over 3 years. Every document and word spoken while discussion. Like suppose we are going to make a decision that tomorrow will be school will be there or not, or which day which function will be done or not. So for that purpose, whatever the each person will give a dialogue that I want to, my view is this, and her view is this, his view is this. These all are recorded in our constitution. Each and every word is recorded. Okay, so we can see that who has said what and what was happened in the debate and all. That is why it is a bulky volume. Okay, it provides very a huge constitution, largest constitution in the world. It is, that is the main feature of the day. And it also gives guiding values of the Indian constitution. We get the guidelines. We can understand the constitution of India is in the two way. First, by reading the view of some of the major leaders in the of the constitution, means some of the major leaders, those who took participation in the argument. With that, you can see what is our point of view and understand what the constitution say about our own philosophy. That means we give equality, justice, fraternity. This all I will tell you later in the what are the preamble of our constitution. In that we will discuss. So it says that how our constitution works and what is our philosophy. It clears with that. So here are some of the, as I said you, by seeing some of the great leaders' views, we can understand that what are our views, what is our philosophy. So Mahatma Gandhi said that in his magazine Youth India in 1931, he spelled out what he wanted for the constitution to do. Actually, he said that we want the constitution where there will be no place of inequality. B.R. Ambedkar uh, also criticized Mahatma Gandhi and his vision when he said the people as Harijan. So he was against that. So these all points you will find in that. And what was the discussion? How afterward he agreed for this, the word using Mahajan like that. Jawaharlal Nehru gave a speech on the midnight of August 1957. And it is also showing his views, what kind of country he want. So he stated, when the world sleep, India will awake. to life and freedom. At the 12 o'clock night, he gave this dialogue. Sometimes this dialogue is also given and they are asking that who said this. Freedom and power brings responsibility. Service of India means service of millions of who suffer. That means when our India got independence, we were having millions of population, and it doesn't mean that freedom has come means it is a time for enjoyment. He said that the time has come where the people was believing that Jawaharlal Nehru like leaders, they will be bring us all kind of sufferings will be removed, and whatever the tears they used to have, it will be wiped out. So these all things he said, and he said that that it is his responsibility to wipe out the tears of the people of the country. Okay, so according taking the views of these all people, we have a constitutions. We got a constitution in which the first page we get the preamble of our constitution. So this is the thing which is written on the first page of our constitution. In that they have said, we the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into the sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic. Now each words have very great meaning, and it is all explained in the our constitution. Okay, so here we have sovereignty. What do you mean by sovereignty? The full right and power of the governing body over itself without any interference. Means we have full right to get our position. Nobody should interfere. And another thing, no other outsider should be interfering in our matter. Socialism means the economical and political system where economically all should be equal. So remember, you need to remember that sovereignty means the full rights and power of governing body over itself, means no outside should be interfered. Okay, and socialism, these all three S are very important, and always it get confusion among the people. And the question also comes in the exams that the right to equality on the base of money, what does it mean? It means socialism. Right to equality on the base of religion, what does it mean? It is secularism. So this kind of clarity should be there. Okay, next word is republic. As we know, what Republic Day we celebrate. So most of the people don't know what is republic. Okay, so republic is the form of government in which power is held by the people and representative they elect, and affair of the state are as public matter rather than privately accommodated, such as through the inheritance. There will be no inheritance or monarch. The people will be elect their leader, and they will have their own constitution. This kind of country is known as republic, and it is a very important point to be noted that in all over the world, nearly 150 countries, more than 150 countries are republic now. Next is social justice, is also one of the important. Equality, justice, fraternity, these all words are there in our preamble. Social justice means that each people and community have right to get justice. If anybody do injustice with them, they can go for justice. And liberty means the state of being free within society from oppressive restriction imposed by authority on one's way of life, behavior, and political views. That means we should not have any kind of restrictions like olden time, or in the African country we read that the black people were not allowed to roam freely wherever they like. Liberty means in our country we have full right, and we can move around our country wherever we like, and wherever we behave, or whatever our choice is there. There's no restriction. Yes, it should be always legal, and it should not harmful for anything. That the things which is not harming anybody, and equality is not harmed, in that case we should have all rights, no restriction should be there. This kind of thing is known as liberty. And fraternity, that we all will be living like a brotherhood relationship, we all together should live in the such a manner that all should be having the brotherhood relationship with each other. There should be not difference on the base of anything. Next is equality. It is very important thing in our country where the so many different religious people are living, and without equality there is no question of democracy. So first priority in our country is given for the equality. So what is a special feature of our constitution? First of all, it is very long and very detailed document and amended so many times. And after I told you that before the drafting constitution was there, it was amended 2000. After that also, still today also so much amendment is going on, and in the future also it will be. So our constitution is flexible. It can be amended, but same time it is rigid because some matters cannot be changed, like fundamental rights and all, which is discussed. So it lays down the procedure for choosing the person. We have right to choose our person to govern our country through election. Define who will have how much power to take decision. So in our country, in our constitution, clearly they said that who will have how much power. Okay. Put limit to the government can do by providing some rights to the citizens that cannot be violated. That government also cannot violate our any kind of our constitution rules and regulations. Thank you, and I hope you like the video. Please do like if you like it, and give me any suggestion. Thank you.